I was introduced to Sri Aurobindo when I was doing my post-graduation, and I read his poem collection, the epic collection Savitri. And when I read it, I understood that I'm reading something different. Because we are typically taught the Western tradition of poetry, Wordsworth, Coleridge, Keats, and a couple of Indian poets who have grown up reading Wordsworth, Keats, or T.S. Eliot. But when Sri Aurobindo was taught to us the future poetry, his concept of future poetry, his intonation, his rhyme scheme, we knew it was something different, something that we are not familiar with. But as you said, it is a testimony to our past, it is a testimony to our spiritual glory, which we should carry forward, right? And more so in today's world, when we are constantly being globalized, when globalized as well as localized. So we have to blend in both of these. And Aurobindo's ideas of, elemental, intellectual, spiritual, physical elevation, right? This elevation from man to superman, through yoga, through discipline, focus, a life of dedication to a particular idea. It could be art, it could be music, it could be literature, but to live that life with a monk-like focus, I think we need that more than ever. And being monk-like means, it doesn't mean that you dissociate from everything pleasurable. No, you have a life of discipline, and you know where is the limit, and you know how to build a community of ideas, you know how to bring people, which is what we need most in today's time. So Sri Aurobindo's ideas are not something unusual or science fiction or something that a common man cannot relate to. Maybe the way it has gone out into the world has been very unusual, that people think it's hyper intellectual. Oh, it's not for us. Oh, you have to now start a spiritual practice, you have to give up everything, and you have to wear white clothes and sit and pray all day. No, it is not at all that. And I have had several friends from Pondicherry, Auroville. I am not personally from here, but I have seen my friends, and I've seen how joyful they are in their spirit, in their growth. The way they think about the world is completely different. And I used to ask them, how come you think like this? I mean, they said, we studied in ashram school, we studied like this, that, and I thought that was fascinating, that you never had a grade system, or never had the distinction between arts and sciences. And I was like, wow, I wish I would study like that. So imagine if a small group of people having influence with this thought can do so much in the world. And most of my friends are doing so well as teachers, as they're in different places. They're not someone who are not able to fit into the world. So we need this ideology. We need it. Maybe we need to ease it out so that people are not scared or people are not skeptic. Because it's not correct of me to say, but in today's times, rebellion is very fashionable. Right, I mean, dissent is fashionable. So let's dissent for a cause, and not just like, oh, our spirituality, our heritage is something different. We live in a circular concept of time, past, present, future. It's all together. So we cannot say that I am carrying my ancestors' bones, so I cannot say that my spiritual past does not matter to me. It does.